I was thinking that I had I had Facebook Live on, but it appears that I didn't. Technical difficulties. So just to give a brief recap, my name is Julia Spence. For those of you that don't know me, and I want to encourage us to finish 2016 strong. And yesterday I challenged us to look back at the things that we plan to do, to take one goal and to start today. Because you know what? Even though the year is almost over, we can still end 2016 strong so that we can propel into 2017. And today's challenge is for us to look at one of the challenging experiences that we have had. And instead of pointing fingers at the person or the experience, I want us to come into a place of maturity and say, guess what? Guess what? What can I learn from this experience? How can I use this as a stepping stone to advance in 2017? How can I use this broken relationship, this challenge that I've experienced? How can I use this so that I can become a better person or improve my relationships going forward? And I was using the example of a young man named Joseph. Joseph was a guy in the Bible whose brothers threw him in the pit. They actually were quite jealous of him. They didn't like him because they thought he was dad's favorite. And so they took him and they sold him in, they threw him in the pit, and then they sold him into slavery. And then he was doing a fantastic job in the place where he was hired. And guess what? The wife lied on him and he ended up in prison. But he ended up then, after that, because of a gift God had placed in his life, his gift made room for him. He ended up being able to interpret dreams, and he ended up before Pharaoh, and then he was propelled from the pit to the prison to the palace. So I wanted us to look at his experiences, because in looking at his experiences, one would say, oh my goodness, in this experience, this guy, his life was a hot mess, but he used the gift that God had given him in every stage, and he was propelled to greatness. So again, today's challenge is to reflect on one experience that you've had that was quite challenging. I know that we often don't like to look back. Don't like to look back, but I want to encourage us to look back, reflect on that one experience that you've had, and we're going to pick it apart, and we're going to say, how can we use this experience? Thank you so much, Zag Bad, for joining on Periscope. And we're going to use this experience and we're going to move forward. So that is my challenge for today. This is day 11. My name is Julia Spence, and I'm challenging us to finish 2016 strong. It is never too late. Today could be the day. Today, 11 days left to the year, and today could be the day that you decide to make 2016 great. So I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining the scope and for joining live stream. And please feel free to share. If there's anybody in your life that you think could use this message to help propel them, because 2016 has been challenging, I encourage you to share. And for the replay viewers, thank you so much. Morning, CEO Ernie Perry. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Julia Spence, and I'm encouraging us to finish 2016 strong. And I'm encouraging us today that even though 2016 was a challenge, it is still not too late for us to finish strong. I started with day 12 yesterday, 12 days left to the year. And now we have 11 days left to the year. And today's challenge is for us to reflect on 2016. Take one thing that you would have experienced and pick it apart and see what you can learn from it. So I hope you guys have an incredible day, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful day. Once again, thank you so much for joining, and have a great day. Bye now.